Hi everyone, welcome to the 90th video of my Empire of Trebizond Art of War Let's Play, playing on Ironman. So in the previous video I finally integrated Tabaristan, so Trebizond's looking quite a bit bigger, and that's meant that I've pretty much got the Wealth of Persian trade node now. We're up to 83% in that node, and it's one of the richest nodes in the world probably, although I'm sure, wow, okay, there's yeah, Sevilla is pretty rich, and there's quite a few European trade nodes which are richer than that, but it's a pretty good trade node to have power over in, at least. So I'm actually going to be switching this merchant to transfer trade as well instead of collect. I forgot to do that last time round. We've come to the aid of Scandinavia in the previous video as well. I basically felt as if I was forced to do that. I need them as a long-term ally against the likes of Russia and Lithuania. So we haven't really got engaged in this at all yet, and hopefully we won't have to. I've been shipping troops over to Aceh, this landmass. So yeah, I'm going to be starting a war against the Sayak nation in a not too distant future. In between videos I did a bit of housekeeping as well. I consolidated some armies and made certain fleets go in the right direction. I've also spent quite a bit of my money. I was near to my admin cap, so we've got quite a few temples and constables coming in as well. Right, I should probably get started anyway, so some pause. Okay, Lithuania has announced the Ottomans as a rival. That's good for me actually. Ottomans make Castile a rival, and that's not good for me. France claiming that, but ooh, Albania allied to the Ottomans if they converted. Yeah, they have. Right, that makes sense. I'm not going to give them that. So that's a good point actually. So Byzantium remains Orthodox, but Albania went over to Sunni. I think Albania starts out as Catholic, but they have Orthodox lands, so yeah, there's quite a few mixed religions there. What was I forgetting? Right, let's do this merchant as well. So I'm going to transfer trade power here, so that's gone on there. There might be, maybe I could be putting merchants elsewhere rather than that, but oh wow, that's not good. Because all of that trade there is going up to Russia. Yeah, maybe I wouldn't mind getting a merchant there, frankly. Right, we'll have a look in a bit. Let's check Ottoman's rivals as well. So they're now rivaling ourselves, Mamluks and Castile, Lithuania. It's myself, Scandinavia and the Ottomans, not Russia. That's pretty good actually. That means Russia may be able to get access off Lithuania at some point. Russia is rivaling Lithuania though, so who knows, maybe not. Right, so let's wait a couple of days. Okay, is that merchant kicked in? Right, so it's 5.25 there now. It's gone to 16.9. 19 odd. Not sure how much that went up. I've got a merchant in this node collecting, so that's giving me an extra 10%, which would be what, 1.9 I'm guessing? I should probably take that merchant out and probably stick it there. I'm collecting there, so let's try that, shall we? So what is it? 19.94. Transfer trade power. Is there any better nodes I could do? I've got 57% there and I'm collecting. 11% there. I doubt it, so got a lot of power there, but it's not crazy amount of money in it, that node. If I get 3 back out of this node, it might be worthwhile. So transfer trade power to use the Persian one. I mean, it's saying, was it saying that before? I don't know, but See what that's like next month. Right, so the reload bugs are gone. I can actually see how much money I'm making. I'm making 75. The rebellion issues, they're gonna strike. Right, yeah, let's get going. So I think I'm moving troops all the way around to places. I scrapped a general as well, so I've gone under my PP amount to figure a way to get that back up. Let's take... I need some cannons over in Syak the most, so let's take those and bring those over to here. So I think I'll be ready to declare war as soon as those cannons get there, basically. On them. Let's claim on Awal. Which that's more of Omani territories, which I don't really mind losing claims on at the moment. Not in a position to declare war now. Okay, am I getting all of these troops off here now? I don't think... Well, those Portuguese rebels will probably come back at some point, but I don't think I should keep these down here. How much? Let's get cannons out. 1, 2, 3, 4. I think I might bring those over to Syak as well. Right. Oh, there's even more down here. Right. I think I had 4 cogs just sitting here for ages in the last video. I don't know how I managed to forget them, but I've moved them on since then. Right, it's attached there. These can go back up here. If I was going to get involved in this war to try and bring it to an earlier conclusion, I could maybe get access off Moldova and Hungary. But yeah, I'm not sure it's a good idea. Scandinavia is going to lose this unless I get involved though. They could maybe lose some territory here. But it's for Thuringian succession now, so that's probably the main result they'll try and achieve, this alliance. Right, that's bad. Russia have ended the war against Manchu. They've lost a lot of their territory. There's no... It doesn't mention any diplo point costs there, so that gives me... That's the casus belli I'm planning on using against these. I don't think there was diplo point costs when I used it against Sarajevo as well, so that's good. Now Russia, if they're freed up, they may be in a position to go after the Ottomans soon. Multiple wars. What I don't want them doing is going after Golden Horde. They don't have any allies these days. If they do that, I'm going to have to declare war on them at the same time. I actually need to make a claim on Golden Horde there as well at some point. I'll wait for some of these claims to finish there. Okay, Religious Zeal. Oh, that's going to be really helpful. It is tempting for me actually to claim Defender of the Faith. But in a not too distant future, as soon as I've started westernizing, I'll probably want to get a few techs. So I might hold off and maybe do it after that. Minus their new rival. If they drop Lithuania, no they haven't. No, that's really bad for me actually. They've gotten rid of the Ottomans as a rival. That decreases the chance that I can get them to help. Significantly as well. So yeah, me getting an ally to help me against the Ottomans is looking pretty unlikely now, unless I could somehow ally to Lithuania, who hate them. Mamluks, maybe, but they're not strong enough. So how strong are the Ottomans? My own strength, 64 maximum. Ottomans is 80, so we're approaching the level where we're almost on parity now. But yeah, Russia would have made a massive difference. They have military techs as well, though, remember, and I think we're on the same mil tech level, so Yeah, not really good that. Let's bring those over there. Right, so I think I might be able to reduce some of these as well. There's no way I can do that or that. I could put some troops on those Kiev ones. Can't reduce that. There's a few too many there. No, to be honest, there isn't anywhere that I can really put troops on that would reduce that quickly. Okay, lost the claim. That one, which I probably don't want anymore because it have border access with the Russians. Now, where are these troops to? They've got a big fleet. I'm not going to be able to do anything about that. I'm not going to be able to build enough ships to take them on yet. Do they have 11 heavies as well there? If I'm reading that right. So they got 25k, but it's all on this island, not over here. So I should probably just get my troops to wreck them. And then if I can, get over to here and near islands, but I probably won't be able to. Portugal's colonised there, which is a pain in the ass. I wanted that. So another war against Portugal is might be necessary at some point. Keep on nicking these territories, which I want. My colonial strategy is actually pretty similar to what Portugal did in real life, I think. Try and nick a ton of the Indian Ocean territories. Mandana, right, so that's the last claim on Kilwa. Let's do... Oh, I'll wait for the diplomat to come back, actually. Right, we're on marriage with Russia. I definitely want that. Don't know when we lost it. Right, so I was wondering now why I only have 5. It's probably because I lost Tabaristan, isn't it? I've still got my royal marriage with Scandinavian. That's all I want. Okay. There's... Did I bring all of those troops back? I think I might actually take a couple of mercs down there. Or maybe one. There's some places which I could use the Conquistador to explore. I want to find out about these areas and where that estuary territory is. So I'll bring them to there. Or even there, actually. Fernando Po. Okay. Right, the Ottomans got themselves in a war against Morocco. Could be potentially good. Morocco Mamluks, Courier Timbuktu. I'll have to keep an eye on that. If they get weak, then I might want to jump in. Right, it's back from Kilwa. Let's make a claim here. Okay, where are these boats to? Okay. Don't know what the supply is here. It's 30. Right. I'll probably move my fleets back over here, just in case they don't, in case they get engaged by Sayak's fleet. Have to be a bit careful with them. Probably got too many troops here, if anything. Right, Salonik was claimed. Lost one on Tihala, but oh, I do maybe need that still, so let's do that. Probably not though, if I'm going to give it to Byzantium. Okay, 26. Got more than enough here. cogs. What's left? I think that's all of my fleets basically. Right, I'm gonna get these back then to up here. And that diplomat's coming back. I might declare war in a few days. I've left my maintenance on. Where's my conquistador? Haven't checked my trade money either, have I? What's it looking like? So we've got nearly 4 coming out there. That was 19 odd though, wasn't it? So we might, I don't know, that's pretty close. We don't actually get all of that money. We only collect about half of it. So I think I'll keep it like that at the moment, but I might change it later on. Okay. Right, so I'll give this time to get back over here. My conquistador, where are you? He's up here, let's grab him. We're getting really close on these, aren't we? Now, we're a lot more than 8 techs behind Portugal. I think I'm going to have to spend this on Miltech now, not waste until I've got to Westernization. So this would give me cavalry, shock and more supply. How much is that going to cost us? Wow, it's really expensive. I wish I could have Westernized first. I don't have enough money to buy all buildings with it though. What I could do is take my next idea. That might be an idea actually. My next idea is either going to be quantity or it's going to be influence. I want to get at least a couple more levels of naval tech though with this. Right, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the next level of admin tech, 552. And I'm not going to get my mill tech quite yet. I'm not going to get my idea either. I might take quantity with this. I might not. I might buy some barracks with it instead. I'm not sure yet. I'm going to hold off a bit more. See, it depends out when I can westernize. So let's get you away from here as quickly as possible. Right, where are their troops to? No idea. I'd need to probably block straight. They're not allied to anyone now, are they? No. Right, I think I'll declare war now then. So, what's manpower looking like? Pretty good. No theologian here. Not really. Right, so if we declare war, use that one. Okay, my allies or vassals aren't going to be any help here. Let's stick you on there. Hopefully they don't go bringing troops over there. I'm hoping to wipe them out before they can. But let's find their troops as quick as possible. Get my fleets away, hopefully. Okay, put the timer down for a second. Maybe I should leave a couple of cogs actually here. Yeah, I'll leave 4. It's probably enough to transport over there if I'm possible to later on. United in prayer. Relations of Russia or Diplo power. I'll take the Diplo power, I think. Okay, right, we found their army. Now hopefully we can wipe them Well, if we attack them there, I'm hoping they don't retreat over there. If they retreat over there, it's a pain. This terrain is jungle, so that's going to be -1. River crossing. There's a river crossing there. What's their maneuver? 2. Mine's 2 as well. I might try and attack from there instead. There's their fleet. Let's check this out. So the fleet is... yeah, a lot better than mine is. That's what I'm going to do. Try and avoid the river crossing. If they're going to stay there, I might as well. Okay, they're not staying there. Where does that... so they get there on the 8th, we get there on the 9th. I'll stop there on the stop moving on the 7th. And attack there. We shouldn't have a river crossing. Could put my mercs in front. I'm not going to bother, I'm too lazy to do it. Let's attack then. Wow, that's bad timing. My conquistador has just decided to kick the bucket just before we enter combat. Let's group those up. I've got these here as well. Maybe I shouldn't have them there. Let's bring those to there. Let's hire a general then. Conquistador. Well, he's not particularly great, is he? He's not as good as the other guy, but I mean, a heck of a lot of... well, I'm mainly making buildings for that. I don't mind. I might try and get another colony on the go at some point. Take a settler out somewhere. I think that might be a good idea now. Actually, I can probably afford... yeah, just take that one out, the temperate one. Let's recall that. Okay, they're at peace. Right, so with my free settler, I'm thinking of actually starting to colonize some of the Ivory Coast to maybe get a free merchant there eventually. So send him there. I'll have to get some mercs over there probably. I've got 25k there. Attach that there. Those can come out there. Let's forget attacking them here then. So let's go and grab a general. Cancel that. All of these have no longer colonies, so don't have to worry about that. Let's put timer up. Okay, diplomat. Turn for a Syac. Right, keep it on hand. Okay, Herat and Burjand. Okay, not good. Let's bring these over to there. May need more here. How am I looking on a force limit? Could do with another cavalry unit at least. Right, let's buy some units, might as well. So Cossack there. Cannon there, cannon there. Couple of infantry there. I'll do. Bring those down in a bit. Okay, let's stick my general on there. Now he's got more maneuver now than this guy, so it doesn't matter where I attack from. His general's dreadful as well, actually. Okay, 10 of buildings came in. Okay. I could have them trading somewhere. What about Australia? Here we go. Don't think they'll actually make money by doing that, but they won't lose so much. Okay, so we've attacked them here. We are significantly better than that. Hopefully I can wipe them out. No. Right, so I don't want them retreating over there. Guess we'll see where they're going in a minute though. They're going to Jambi. Okay. Hopefully they'll just go to the capital and stay there. Okay. No, they are going across. That's a problem. I don't want them going across. I won't be able to follow because of that. Right, let's take cannon out there. What's their fort level? 2, 2. I need to let them come back over at some point, so I kind of got to be careful where I siege at. So I think I'll siege up there, keep my main army there and wait for them to come back over. Okay, so Sarajevo at war. Russia's completely at peace. If I were to... yeah, they wouldn't join these days. Okay. Maybe I should... well, I want to westernize still, and that's stopping me from starting wars now because of overextension. I was thinking about going after Golden Horde. There's more reason for me to do it now. Maybe. Right, Rich Basra. Rich Fernando Po. I can stay there. I need my Conquistador at the moment, so I can't use him to explore. Okay. Let's bring this back to there. Wait for them to come back over. Okay. Can't get to those islands either because of that fleet or that landmass. Right, we lost a claim. Doesn't matter though. Once I've upgraded my Diablo attack, I'll start making a good fleet and take them on. But I need to westernize before I'm going to do that. Okay, Mazandaran. Let's... what's terrain like here? Rat, Ferret, Buyand. What's maneuver like? Right, if I... let's get him to there. Okay. Gotta keep an eye on this. I need to get my conquistador. Oh, I can get him back. That's not a problem, actually. Right, so Cape finally caught up. So we're about to be not overextended at the moment, quite shortly. Okay, that's done. Right, what am I going to do next? Let's do somewhere that doesn't have many. Keter. I think I should do Keter actually. Yeah, let's get that done. Crimean nationalists are going to go. Is there anything I can do to prevent that? I could raise stability. My war exhaustion isn't high. Actually, because we just finished the Cape, that's gone down a lot. Some of these might stop soon. Right, so you can stay there. Doesn't look like they're coming back over, sadly, but the morale probably hasn't come back up yet. Right, so Crimea just fired. Yeah, I've got a few rebellion issues now at the moment then. Right, I wouldn't be surprised if I'm over half an hour at this point, so I think I'll call it an end of the video here. Hope you enjoyed the video. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.